Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Edwin back again for Strictly Comics. One quick announcement that that disclosure or whatever that I wanted to let you guys know about the issue that I was very upset about that I wanted to talk to the community about. I won't have it up till tomorrow. Thought I was going to have it up today, but I'm not going to be able to. I want to get some advice. I want to get some feedback, some advice, some feedback, and opinions of other people who work in the comic book industry, people who actually work at comic book shops to be specific, and who are very knowledgeable of the industry and how it's going right now and everything like that. And I really value their opinions, so I want to get a couple of snippets, interviews with them before I go ahead and publish this. So please bear with me, guys. And you know what? It's my fault. I really shouldn't have made this announcement and then have whoever's anticipating it and anxious to see it, you know, having them continue to be so. So I really apologize about that, but I'm going to try my best to have it up tomorrow. What I really want to talk to you guys about real quick is I just found out, and I wanted to be one of the first people to put this up on YouTube, but two other people beat me to the punch, so I'm going to try to be number 3 before YouTube just gets flooded with this information. I found out on a website, and I'll leave probably 2 or 3 links at the bottom here. I stumbled across this by accident. I wasn't even looking for this type of stuff. I just kind of stumbled across it by accident. I was looking for something else, but I came across LatinoReview.com. It's actually Latino / review.com, and the title of the story says Christian Bale reportedly offered $50 million to reprise Batman. Okay, first I want to say I think that this is really good news, not only for Warner Brothers. I think it's good for the Batman franchise. I think it's good for Christian Bale, and I think it's good for the fans as well. I think that there's nothing really bad that can happen with this all around with this issue. The only thing bad that could really happen with it is the fact that, well, not the fact, but the rumor that Christian Bale doesn't even want to play Batman anymore. So I'm thinking, like, why would you want to do this? I mean, it's true, I understand you don't want to be limited to the few jobs that you're able to get in Hollywood. You want to try to expand your role, your horizon. You want to try to prove to people that you're an actor, that you're not just this Batman superhero thing. You know, doing films is not like how it was in the 80s and 90s. You know, back in the 80s and 90s, you did Star Wars, and what's his name, Mark Hamill. He's just known for Luke Skywalker. Like, he just can't get away from it. It's not like that nowadays. You can still play Batman and still do other roles. But I want to read you guys a little bit of what is in this article, and then, like I said, I'm going to leave probably 2 or 3 links at the bottom. It says, is it possible that Christian Bale is still not done donning the cape and cowl? According to the new ebook, Batman Beyond, the unauthorized true story of Christian Bale and his Dark Knight dilemma, this may be the case. The book cites sources closely to Legendary Pictures that asserts Bale may have no choice but to don the cowl at least one more time. According to the publisher of Batman Beyond, the Hollywood megastar likely won't be able to refuse the potential $50 million payday that could come from playing Batman again. In my experience, where there is smoke, there is fire. There is something in law called slander, and no one would, and she goes on that nobody would actually do this with potential facing a lawsuit. The book's author, Vice Russell, says the following, and it's just a summary, and I'm going to read actually the entire summary that this person has posted on their website. And who is this by the way? Oh, it's by L. Mayembe, M-A-Y-I-M-B-E, Mayembe, I'm not sure. Sorry if I butchered your name. But it says, could it be that Bale not sees the Batman films the way Robert Downey Jr. sees the Iron Man films? the author adds. The book at the end makes a ballsy claim: Christian Bale's future success at a top Hollywood draw. And I think these are good points, because I want to point out a couple of things real quick. Nobody really flocks to the theater to see Christian Bale movies. They flock to the theater to see Batman and superhero films. Since Christian Bale first started playing Batman in Batman Begins back in 2005, I'm going to name a few videos, or a few movies real quick, and y'all tell me if this is stupid fly. And y'all tell me if you guys have seen any of these movies. Okay, since Batman Begins 2005, after that movie he's done Howl's Moving Castle, The Prestige, Harsh Times, Rescue Dawn. I saw Rescue Dawn. It actually was a really good movie. Christian Bale kind of he took acting to the extreme, and he did a wonderful job in that movie. But it didn't do very well in the box office because there wasn't like a lot of promotion behind it or anything like that. It was just one of those filler movies while I'm in between major box office films. 3:10 to Yuma. I seen it. It was a good movie. He did a good job in that movie. He really did. But it wasn't a box office smash. I'm not there yet. And then The Dark Knight in 2008. After The Dark Knight, Terminator Salvation didn't get very good ratings, wasn't a fan favorite, but I liked it a lot. I saw it, and then I bought it on DVD when it came out. I'm such a huge Terminator fan, though. I thought they did a really good job, but it could have been better. Public Enemies in 2009. The Fighter. Good movie, but not a, you're not talking Batman numbers here. Killing Pablo. The Flowers of War. And then we have The Dark Knight Rises. So you guys get my point. This is kind of where I'm coming from. It's like, I think that he really needs to go ahead and just do this, because this is what happens with a lot of Hollywood celebrities that were big back in the 80s and the 90s. They can't get the work that they were getting 10, 15, 20 years ago. So now what they're trying to do, they're trying to live and suck the life out of everything that they can, out of everything that they can out of the roles that they played 10, 15, 20 years ago. They're not able to do what they used to be, because you're getting actors at a cheaper price, and nobody wants to pay what you are demanding, what you think you're worth. So I think that he needs to do it. Plus, I think that's one of the things that made the Avengers so successful, is because when you think of Iron Man, you put Robert Downey Jr.'s face to the character. When you're constantly having these different actors playing the same character, I think you're going to lose fans a little bit because of that. Because you think about it, you're like, I can see Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. When Grace Randolph was in the doing fan opinions about the movie, everybody was like, she asked, like, could Iron Man be played with somebody else other than Robert Downey Jr.? Everybody was like, no. And that's the way it is. I think that when you keep consistency going with using the same character all the time, you just form and create this very solid base with these films, which I think is very important. If you're going to be doing somebody different all the time, there is potential that you're going to lose a lot of fans. One of the examples is when Batman came out back in '88 or '89, you had Michael Keaton, and then he did the second film, and then rumor was that Warner Brothers wasn't going to pay him the money that he wanted to do the third film, so they got Val Kilmer instead. Val Kilmer did a decent job, but I don't know if it made the same amount of money as the previous two. I'm not sure. But then after that you had George Clooney. So, and then everybody knows that movie sucked. Nobody really liked it. But it's just it seems like what they're trying to do. They're trying to say that you go to see the mask and the cowl, and whoever is underneath that, we can put whoever we want. And I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. And it's kind of like the Incredible Hulk. You've had 3 different Incredible Hulks now. Now, I will say that the most recent one, the one that was in the Avengers, I forget his name at the moment, but that was actually a really good choice. I thought he did a really, really good job. My point is, you guys, I think that they need to stick with Christian Bale. I think they need to just throw all kinds of money at him to try to get him to do it, because that is one of the things that made, in my opinion, the Avengers successful. I really believe that you have these same people playing their same roles all together in this movie. Now, if it was up to me, not only would I pay Christian Bale to come back as Batman, I would pay whoever did Superman this year to have him in the upcoming Justice League movie. And not only that, and I know a lot of you guys aren't going to agree with me about this, but I actually like this movie. I would even get Ryan Reynolds to come back as the Green Lantern. I liked the Green Lantern. I know that when it came out, they took a huge loss on the movie. There was so much money put into this movie and advertising, and then it just tanked. I saw the movie with Redbox rental. I watched it. I was like, wow, this movie actually isn't that bad. I don't know why it was such a flop. I liked it a lot. Point is, I would get even Ryan Reynolds to play his role as the Green Lantern. So I don't understand, what the problem is. Why Warner Brothers is getting scared? Why they're like, oh, I don't know what to do. Or do we need to get him? Do we need to get him? They need to focus on creating a good film, and they need to stop worrying about what Marvel is doing. They really do. If you're worried about what other people are doing, it's going to affect your performance, your production. You got to stop worrying about this stuff, and you got to focus on you. You can't be worried about the other party, and I really strongly believe that. The summary real quick, and I see my time is ticking away, but I'm going to try to read this real quick. Here's the summary. Batman Beyond is a unauthorized true story. I'm not going to read it all because that's going to take a little while, but I'll leave the link down below, you guys. Check it out. It was actually posted today, and definitely by the time Monday comes around, you'll probably even see Beyond the trailer talking about it as well. So everybody's going to be talking about this. So let everybody else know. I think that Christian Bale should reprise his role. You guys let me know what you think. Let me know if you agree or not, or if you think there's anybody can wear the Batman mask and the cape and cowl. Alright. That's it, you guys. I appreciate you tuning in and checking out this video. Just thought that I just had to put it out there. Trying to do my part within this game. Let me know what you guys think. Keep God first in your life. Enjoy your comic books and your movies. And God bless you guys. I'm out of here.